Good morning, Danielle Butler here. I hope that you're doing well and having an awesome day so far. I want to talk to you guys a little bit today about some of the characteristics that I feel it takes to make a distributor successful in their Advocare business. And we had the privilege last night of going to watch some of our incredible friends and leaders in this company, Jesse and Beth, receive their diamond pin. And Jonathan and I got to talking about it. And it was 2 years ago in April that we watched them receive their emerald pin at a spring breakthrough in Monroe, Georgia. And so it was really cool to see not only how their business has grown over the past 2 years, but how they've grown as people and as leaders. And, that's a massive pay raise that they've given themselves in less than 2 years. And if you ask them if it was worth it, I guarantee you that they'll tell you yes, that they've, faced their obstacles just like anybody else. But it's absolutely worth it because that's even more families that they're getting to help. I know that's their heart. But, I started thinking, what is it? What characteristics do they have that's helped them move their business from an emerald to a diamond distributorship in less than 2 years? And number one on that list is confidence. And I've done a wide on that before. I'll post the link below because I still truly believe that confidence is one of the factors that's going to separate you from other distributors. If you are confident, beyond the shadow of a doubt, you have a strong conviction, not only in our products, which pretty much every one of us does, that's why you're here, but also an unwavering confidence in the business and income opportunity we have our hands on. It's a golden opportunity. And when you can resolve that in your mind and speak and share that with confidence with others, your business is going to move really, really quickly. I know sometimes it's easy to doubt. Maybe you're not moving as fast as you want. Maybe your paycheck isn't where you want it to be yet. So you're like, man, I don't know. Can I really share this with confidence? Absolutely. That's something that Jesse and Beth I know do. And that's something that we're, constantly working on ourselves too, because people are attracted to confidence. But the second thing is enthusiasm. And that's something that I don't lack. I could probably actually tone it down just a little bit. But I know that Jonathan is reading right now this book. Danny McDaniel, one of the top distributors in the entire company, said that this has been one of the most impactful books that he's ever read in regards to his Advocare business. It's called How I Raised Myself from Failure to Success in Selling. And the number one thing that this book talks about, that Jonathan told me that he's working on implementing now, is enthusiasm. You just cannot... you can't put a price tag on enthusiasm if you're in a market where you're sharing things with other people. So that may be something that takes some self-reflection. Hey, am I really as confident as I need to be? Am I really as enthusiastic as I need to be? Because that's another thing that draws people in. And those are kind of two external factors that people that are going to, make this attractive to other people and help other people value what you're saying and buy into what you're saying. So this third characteristic that I wanted to share is a little bit more something that's internal and something on the inside, and it's self-discipline. And right now, I'm reading a book by Andy Andrews. I'm almost done with it. It's called The Final Summit. And there's one chapter in here that talks about self-discipline. And it was a wake-up call for me in several areas because I've always felt like, I'm disciplined. I'm able to do this. But it's easy to get out of the habit of that. And that's exactly what it is. It's a habit. So, and I truly feel like this is the third characteristic that came to my mind. I know Jesse and Beth encompass this, as well as several other leaders, awesome leaders on our team. That's what separates them from a normal distributor is the amount of self-discipline that they have. And so I wrote down a few key points that I wanted to share with you about self-discipline. And the first one is it begins with mastery of your mind. So you have to remember what you want, right? Your purpose. You've got to remember that. So that may be, it's probably something that you see every day. Maybe it's your kids. Maybe it's your boss that you do not like and your job that you hate. Maybe it's that credit card debt, the bill coming into your email or the collectors calling the house or whatever it may be. You probably see it, but it's worth writing down and having it in front of your face. Put it on the bathroom mirror, put it on the fridge so that's a constant reminder because you have to remember what you want. And you can learn to control how you think. I've heard so many people say, that's just the way I am. I can't do anything about it. That's a lie that we're buying into. We can absolutely control how we think. And if you don't control how you think, then you can't control how you act. And that's just real. And that's one thing that we've been really focusing on our business is changing the way that we think, trying to think differently so that we can act differently, make changes. Another thing, self-discipline, it's an active investment. So there may be things that you do today that are not going to have results. They're not going to yield results until tomorrow or 3 months or a year or 2 years down the road. Is it going to be worth it if you can take your business in less than 2 years from an emerald to a diamond distributorship? What would your life look like if you were earning that kind of income? What would that time freedom and that financial freedom and that debt freedom, what would that allow you to do that you're really passionate about? And so would it be worth it? And so you have to consider today's actions, today's self-discipline and investment in your future. Sometimes it's hard for us to see beyond tomorrow, but you've got to think bigger picture. And I love this one. It says, self-discipline leads to reward. And where a lack of self-discipline doesn't mean nothing happens, a lack of self-discipline can lead to disaster. And that's in every area of your life. If you lack self-discipline when it comes to, spending or investing in your marriage or making the choice to exercise or eat healthy, that can yield some, you reap what you sow. And so ultimately that can yield some results that we're not excited about. And so self-discipline is not easy. It's definitely not. It takes work. It's a habit. It's effort. But ultimately it leads down to choice. And are you going to make the choice to be self-disciplined, to turn the TV off and read and invest in your business? Are you going to be self-disciplined to pick up that phone and call that brand new distributor that you see sign up on your report, or to call those people who are popping up on your advisor pre-qualification report that may not even know about the business opportunity or a higher discount level? Are you going to be self-disciplined to go to that event, even though there may be something else you'd rather do? Are you going to be self-disciplined to listen in on that training call, instead of whatever else may be that's going on, your favorite TV show or whatever it is. So those are the three characteristics that I truly feel like that we need to work on. And if we can grab a hold of those, which we can change our thinking and really get confident, sold out, confident, believing. We already believe in these products, but sold out and confident, believing in this income opportunity for anybody. If we can get enthusiastic, work on our enthusiasm, I'll take that any day, over somebody with a huge set of skills, or because enthusiasm it works. And then if we can get ourselves to be self-disciplined, and what does that look like for you? What areas do you struggle with self-discipline in your own life? One thing for us, we started making our bed every single day. And it starts small with making our bed, but that just goes over into other areas of our lives, making time for my Bible study every morning, no matter what, no excuses there. So those are some things that were just on my heart that I've seen Jesse and Beth, lead by example in those areas that I feel like that they've got nailed down. It's really helped them to grow their business, and that we're also working on in our own lives and our own businesses, that I think is going to just take all of us to the next level. So hope you guys all have a great rest of the week. We can't wait to see those of you that are going to leadership school in Dallas on Thursday or Friday. And God bless you guys.